Hello, and welcome to Date Night. I'm your mansplaining, manipulating, male-wifing host, Chorpsoy.
And I'm your gatekeep gaslight girl boss, Devious Vacuum.
And welcome to Date Night, where you are the stars.
The stars with no additional adjectives. Just
Yeah.
the stars. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. You guys are normal.
Yeah, you guys are the only normal ones on the stream.
It's like it says in my OBS settings. You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps.
Anyway, chat already is upset with us.
Yeah, well, you know.
Good. Good night, everyone. Anyway, so good evening. We're back. Remember what happened last time? No, I don't. Because since last week, I was subject to a catastrophic failure of infrastructure in Texas, where I live. We were out of power. Everything froze. It was very scary. I couldn't even enjoy the snow, which was very cool because of the power being out and the water not working. And I was at my parents' house, and they have a generator, so it was okay. But it was very scary. A lot of people have died. A lot of people were in very scary situations because of this infrastructure failure. And it was very fucked up. And now the power is back on. The water is drinkable again. And it's 70 degrees outside. So I'm okay, everything's okay, but that did happen. I don't remember anything that happened. Chirpsway has just reminded me that last time, Canus fucking killed someone.
Also, before we get into this, I want to talk about something real quick, and it's not something that I would hate to imply this, but I am heavily implying, nay, saying that, there are parts of our infrastructure that are fucked up, and that I think that, if you people are interested in making the world a better place, look into things that you can do to help organize and, help fix our broken infrastructure.
Yeah. Definitely. Also, can you believe that in, the first couple episodes of my original Let's Play in 2012, I was making fun of Ted Cruz, and now it's 2021?
And we're still making fun of Ted Cruz. Man never misses.
He always misses, depending on your perspective.
He left his dog to die.
He left his dog.
His dog's named Snowflake. Man doesn't miss. Folks, Ted Cruz out here. He has made it. He is the forever punching bag. It is incredible.
Yeah.
And Squirrel Token, you are right. Parody, of course, but Ted Cruz should be in prison.
Yeah, we don't need to parody that. We do need to parody. Ted Cruz should be executed in the streets. Parody.
Right, of course.
Ted Cruz should be executed by being forced to eat that cow made of butter. Parody. Anyway.
Oh my god, Miss Chris reminded us that Ted Cruz also publicly retweeted porn on 9/11. Man doesn't miss.
Incest porn. Oh, just fantastic. Anyway.
Oh. Anyways, last time, if you'll remember, it's been 2 weeks. Canus yeeted a fairy right in front of us.
Right in front of our very eyes.
We learned that Titania is stuck to the flower that holds Yggdrasil, because otherwise the entire infrastructure would fall down. And we're gonna try to fix that. And probably talk to our boyfriend about what he did, because that's really fucked up. Or maybe it's not fucked up. We gotta find out. We don't know.
Yeah. It seems really fucked up, but I feel like this game isn't gonna let us down in that way, so.
Yeah. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
I just realized that, if we're going to start out and we're going to talk a little bit, I thought I should put it on a CG instead of the options menu, which is much less interesting to look at.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Right, Squirrel Token, we're not saying that it's not wrong for Canus to be, it's not okay that Canus is a murderer and that he is the embodiment of force and death. We just want him to talk about it because it seems like it weighs on him a lot.
Yeah, and I feel like our heroine really needs to manage her expectations. Like, I feel like this is the first time that she's really being confronted with this idea of, like, what he actually is.
Right.
Which
We've
is a
heard
big
about
red
it. We've
flag.
never seen it.
You generally, don't want to go into a relationship without knowing this key information, like whether or not your boyfriend is a murderer.
Exactly. These are the kinds of things you get through on your first couple dates, and we haven't had those yet, really.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
they
know what
just
he
didn't.
does.
She saw it, and now we've time skipped to the next day, huh?
2 days from since.
コーヒーのおかわり。もう一
Meanwhile,
杯
Miser really wants to fucking piss all day today.
Do you think demons can piss? Do you think is he?
Oh my god, yeah.
じゃあ俺は適当な炭酸と
But that's the thing with coffee,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
Coffee, it's just gonna make you pee all the time. Caffeine will do
Yeah,
that.
maybe. I mean, he maybe doesn't get to experience it otherwise. I don't like anything about the implications of what I just said. A cup of hamburger and a soda, black. Got it.
Did you see those pictures that were going around Twitter that was like the Big Mac salad that was just like a bunch of Big Macs fit together in a cup? I'm just thinking about that now.
No.
ちっげえ
I don't know, it's like, I think it's like a German thing.
なんだそりゃお前注文ちゃんと
Like, it's
聞い
just
て
like
た
a
か
Big Mac, but in between all of the individual pieces, like, more salad is put, and then it's like kind of like a parfait.
Oh.
それに一
Yeah.
杯と一杯
Well, I mean, I
Kotone.
don't know. That doesn't seem worth it. That doesn't seem like it would improve the experience. It's IMO.
Next time, yes, the buns are there. All 3 of them.
So when you eat it, do you eat it like a parfait? Like you take your spoon and just like get a
Yeah, except it's just like
several layers.
80% lettuce.
I don't know about that. Here's a flashback that we need.
This is a great flashback for how we started.
I wish there was just like we got like the full CG of just like him like having his hand around her neck.
Mm-hmm.
我が殺すと予言した以上その死は
Gotta
Just
obliterate this
tagaira.
fairy. The fact that she begs for her life also.
It makes it weirder for sure. If like everyone was in on it, and I think everyone kind of is on it, but it's one of those things that's like you don't think about it until it's too late,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about the writing direction that led to that decision and what that is going to implicate here.
I mean, when you're like
Yeah.
a semi-immortal being, I think that like it's just one of those things where like it's in the back of your mind. You don't think about your own mortality.
Maybe. I don't know. I need to know more about
I wish
how,
I couldn't
how
tell you
fairies
because I am
do
not an
that.
immortal being, but I'm working on it.
Yeah. Squirrel Chicken says, I want that Tinkerbell fucking obliterated, which is very good. Uh,
ことね良いのですかあの時の
Oh yeah, Eel was there too. He's just like, hey,
Yeah,
why haven't we
he was
told anyone
fine
about what
with it.
happened? Also, honestly, we're gonna tell the other 2 what happened. They're gonna be like, yeah, so.
yeah, exactly.
Like, they both, well, they don't, like, Ignis doesn't kill. But we know. But, like, I think he understands the cycle of life.
Yeah.
And also, Mizura definitely has killed people.
Miser's killed people on purpose.
Oh,
just
yeah, for fun.
Like,
Yeah.
1000%, yeah.
Yeah, when the
Way more
RPG
than-
heroes show up in his castle, he has to smite him.
Yeah. Also, every time I really like this blouse that Kotone has. I would never wear it in real life. I think like the checkers and the lace together like is just awful in real life, but I love how it's drawn and I like how it looks on her.
I think there are definitely ways to make it work, but it definitely has to lose one or the other.
It has big, like, I found this at a thrift store. I cut the sleeves off and I replaced them with, like, lace that, like...
Right, or it didn't have sleeves.
Yeah, which is very tacky in real life, but it looks nice on her.
You know, it's economical. Murder errands.
They don't murder some fairies. He's normal. He's been killing fairies this whole time.
It's just his job. Again, we're gonna have to get used to it. It's his job. He smells of fairy blood.
How is this going to resolve itself? I saw you murder a fairy. I mean, I'm fine. Yeah, you want, want to go fishing. Oh, this is good. Again, I think, you know, we had this conversation with him before. It's about communication, and I'm glad that he's, like, reaching out to communicate instead of being like, oh, she's looking at me weird. Better not do anything about it. Yeah, we'll save that for Ignis's route.
I hate how adult this all is.
I love this. This is
no, I don't actually hate how adult this is. I just think about all the other games as like, damn, this is adult.
Well, obviously we have to ask him. We shouldn't say nothing, right?
Right.
We should actually say it.
Yeah. We all know Kotone's a little more of a bi shooter.
Being a person in a relationship who just straight up asks an uncomfortable question with no prompting is not necessarily the best position to be in either, I say from personal experience.
It's not, but it's better than several alternatives. You know, like murder. A little fun, wacky little thing. We suck so much at this. Maybe it would have been better if we didn't say anything. Christ almighty. I'm asking, did you steal? Did you steal from behind the counter? Well,
this reminds me, Geop's been updating his Dark Souls 2 LP again, if anybody is on the dating Geop train and wants to, I don't know, listen to his voice.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been like years since he updated last, isn't it?
Recently he started updating again.
Yeah. So if you want to check out Dark Souls 2.
And Vickers are still there, obviously.
I mean, Dark Souls 2 easily one of the top 3 Dark Souls games, so
he just reminds me so much of Geop, not just in personality, but also like in body type. Like they look very similar, so I'm just like always a reminder of when we play this. Giap posted some photos of himself on Twitter the other day. They're probably deleted now, but everyone freaked out and replied about how hot he was. And I often feel like I have never for him in particular felt such a sense of pride. I was like, good.
I gotta say, he makes the onion helmet really work. I'm impressed that he wears it in real life too.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why you would doubt this.
Yeah.
But I didn't have Giap Thirst Trap in my 2021 bingo card, but I'm glad that I got to see it.
そうしてまたいつも通りに我を出迎えてほしいんだ。この店は琴音は可能な限りそのままでいてほしい。ソーアン殿の時代から変わらない我の安らぎの場所。
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of discussions about him because it's also like this is the only place where I'm not a murderer in everyone's eyes. Damn, that's fucked up. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Canus doesn't want to talk about it. Canus hates his job. And it's very relatable.
It's another few more days?
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
here for Karya's exam. He's gonna get his physical, he's gonna go through everything.
Aha.
Oh, also we're here for info.
Rindo, again, is just gonna be like, what? I thought you knew this already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being the Grim Reaper isn't just his job, also.
It's a lifestyle.
It's fundamentally part of who he is.
Right,
it's different than a job.
He was born to do it, literally.
Yeah.
Literally created.
Yeah, I guess as we learn more about the fairy world, we'll have to learn how much they can change their fate, if at all.
Yeah. But it sounds like they have kind of a rigid structure.
Yeah.
それじゃあ検査室あっちだから。
Maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can get someone else the job and he can just work here, We can, get him working at a Home Depot or something.
He would be great at a Home Depot.
Yeah.
Any garden center, really.
Right, yeah. All kinds of greenhouses. Probably farmlands around here.
Yeah, it seems unfair that there's only one Dullahan at a time.
And who knows if like cycle out where it's like, oh well now you can enjoy your life, Canus, and not like, oh well it's time to die and make a new one, Canus.
New guy will drop, yeah, maybe.
Canus' Spada, you mean death incarnate? I mean, one person who probably knows a lot about Canus. Maybe you could talk to. Seems very open to conversation.
Vennia, I feel like, has a personality more suited to being the Grim Reaper than Canus does.
Oh, yeah.
いらっしゃい。結構深刻な話かな。そりゃね。みんなに内緒で話がしたい。
He thinks that we're gonna confess our love, but no.
Nah.
とりあえず飲み物を持ってくるよ。 適当にかけても
I don't think he would think that. That doesn't sound very Rindo of him. I feel like Rindo's very bachelor for life right now.
I love that whenever we're in this room, there's all these computers, but nobody's ever fucking working on them. It's just very realistic.
They're all taking breaks, you know? Again, I feel like there are better people we could ask this question about, where it wouldn't seem so weird.
Although I think I think it'll help her to.
I guess hear it from an outside source.
A human perspective, right? Like in comparison to us, this is what they are like.
Sure. Plus, they have that little, like, interview questionnaire that they did with all of the people, so I assume Rindo has more info. Unless he just, like, filled out all the questions, like, NA, or, like, you know, I don't feel comfortable answering.
Yeah, I like the idea that they interview them, but they allow them to like, deny answering questions.
Yeah,
no,
it's like...
I don't feel like answering.
Yeah, it's like, what's your position in your world? It's like, I don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, and they're just like, okay, and they keep going. See, even he's like, why don't you just ask Canus?
See, I was talking about Titania, if she didn't want to talk to Canus, but, like, also Canus.
Yeah.
Look, Canus put out his sword and then he started blasting. I don't know how else to say it.
His sword is so cool.
It really is.
I haven't been so taken by a fantasy weapon in a long time, and I just really enjoy that sword.
It's like split in half. It's just got like an eternal flame going in it. It's cool.
I love how clear it is. Like I like the what's the fucking purple N64 color?
Oh yeah, like the crystal purple or whatever.
Yeah, it's like that, but a sword.
Yeah, the
One of my
Gatorade
favorite
color.
colors. Yeah.
ああいや、冷たく聞こえたらごめん。そんなつもりはないんだけどね。僕だってカヌスが妖精を殺すなんて想像がつかないし、そんなことをするやつだなとは。
I guess this is going to become a semantics question. Is it murder in this case?
けど、妖精界メディオは異世界なんだ。人間界とは何もかもが違う世界。
They don't have laws there like in the human world.
他者を殺しちゃいけないのはあくまでも人間界のルール。
Only in the human world do we respect life.
I mean, to be fair, we've seen the other worlds.
Yeah.
Bestia, they don't respect shit. Except for
God
power.
only exists here in our world and also in
in Heaven World.
I guess in Heaven World. But they don't have. To them, like morality is just like absolute truth, so they don't have the same perception of it.
Yeah. Or no, just being like, I don't know about this whole murder is justice thing.
そうなるとやっぱりたとえ君が見たことが事実だとしても
Yeah, this is definitely a level of cultural difference that I don't think you can overcome in a relationship.
I mean,
そして
I think you could come to accept it.
I mean, it's hard to conceptualize because there's no cultural equivalent on planet Earth.
Right.
There's no like, oh, you know, over there in murder culture.
Also, Beam Splash points out, wow, maybe he isn't a cop if he doesn't think murder is justice. I think Scroll Token's got it right. He's a detective.
Yeah.
I guess he's more, maybe he's like a private investigator, more like.
He seems more like a guy who's paid to be a huge gossip.
He's just like a census guy for this company that wants to know about otherworldly creatures. That's why he has to go out and do the interviews and give them the surveys.
Yeah.
God, what a cool sword. Wait, hold on.
That sword rules!
I don't think I noticed this before, but the chains. Ugh. It's like this sword is a metaphor.
Amazing.
Anyways.
Yeah, the like powerful blue core.
Yeah.
Very cool.
In very Mountain Dew color.
Yeah. I bet
What's
that sword looks like it tastes delicious. That sword is like sour grape flavor.
What is the name of the... It's like icicle or like slush or something. They'll have like very mountain stylized names for like their like purple colors.
Oh. One of the ones that's like teal is called Glacier Freeze.
I think that might be the one I'm thinking of. God, I used to love those, but you know.
Delicious.
Now I drink water. Now I'm responsible. That's the worst part about growing up.
I mean, you could get Gatorade Zero, but like, why? You know?
To be fair, you know, it's like getting Vitamin Water Zero, right? You're just like paying for expensive flavored water. And you know what? I think that's okay.
That's what we all do now. Honestly, like when I first got diagnosed with diabetes, there were like no zero sugar, zero drinks and anywhere, right? Like all it was like water, iced tea with no sugar, or Diet Coke. And like with now there's LaCroix and this whole wave of like all these like flavored 0-calorie drinks. There's a lot more diet drinks. Like it's really, when I think about back when I was first diagnosed in 2006, you know, the difference of it, it's really amazing how much the culture has shifted away from sugar drinks and will continue to. Anyway, I'm very grateful for that. Oh, I knew this guy was gonna show up.
They even like flavor their diet drinks now. You can get like Diet Cherry Coke. You can get all those weird ass Coke flavors.
I'm still dying to try Diet
Vanilla
Dr.
Coke?
Pepper with cream soda.
Oh, yeah, right. The Dr.
Diet
Pepper
Vanilla
cream.
Coke. Diet Vanilla Coke is really good. Or Coke Zero. Vanilla Coke Zero is really good as well. Yeah. They're like, you know, the sort of thing you have that for dessert instead of a real dessert, and it's very good.
Listen to this. I saw the funniest meme on my phone the other day, and you've got to see it.
Turned into a pickle.
Jesus!
It was hilarious.
It's just the picture of the Among Us drip.
Oh my god.
Chat
says the Coke Diet Vanilla Zero 358.5 days final mix.
Cool.
I love that drink.
God, I still want to know who he is. What's his deal?
Love this guy. I can't wait for them to like remove his coat and there's nothing underneath. It's just air.
Yeah. Also think it's really fucking funny to just be like, hey, I told you to get him the fuck out of here, right? Cool. cool.
アベカリアに関しての対応は予定よりも早く終了した。またそれと並行し別の検証を実施。その解析結果が予想外だったと、こうしてこれは騒いでいる。
A test of patience.
というわけで妖精界メディオについてある程度は知っているね。ならば話が早い。実はリンドウがメディオから持ち帰った花弁などの各種解析がようやく完了してね。
Would you believe it? They're tulips.
なんとその遺伝子配列が紀元前に絶滅したとされている
Oh, that's kinda neat.
植物と極めて似通っていたのだよ。
植物と
そう、これを受けて僕は仮説を組んだ。メディオには何千年何万年か前に人間が何かしらの植物を持ち込み、それが巨大に成長した結果世界樹になったのではと。
That's a fun idea. I don't know if it fits, but okay. To be fair, we're pulling from like every kind of lore, so I don't know what counts and what doesn't, you know?
I think, are they setting it up that it's like, it'll be like a known or understood entity so that we can like sever, so we can get Titania out of the flower?
Maybe, I don't know.
Ah, 放っておいていいよ。帝はいつもこんな調子で自分の世界に入り込むからさ。
その意見を肯定しよう。適度な時間が経過したり、私がこれを開発課へと回収しておく。
ひとまずカリア君の検査が終わったなら彼を拾ってアンシャンテに行こう。僕も休憩時間だし車で送ってくよ。
Don't worry, I'll put the roof down and make everyone happy.
体調的にも精神的にも大丈夫だって。
Sounds great.
Very good judge of those things.
お、それは朗報だ。お祝いに何か美味しいもの。
We're gonna get McDonald's.
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 Rindo is absolutely pulls up and gets a single black coffee and
Yeah.
leaves.
Yeah.
まだちょっと保留がいいかも。
Ray Day in the chat. Damn, imagine being physically and mentally stable.
Couldn't be me, folks.
今までずっとごまかしてきたけど、自分の体とか正体のこと、ちゃんと両親にも話そうかと思って。
Yeah, you probably should. I'm surprised that they don't already know.
Yeah, I mean, I think they know that he's kind of like fucked up, but like, I guess like knowing the details of what is happening is a different thing, right?
But they might want to go to the fairy world then, and that could be dangerous.
Yeah. Because what if they get pushed off the cliff?
安定してきた今だから言いたいんだ。
They can come
Again.
to Enchante though.
Folks, so glad Card is stable.
父さんにも母さ
And
んに
they'll
も
be like, Canus, tell us more about the fairy world. And
体
he'll
調
be
や
like,
この
well,
力のことで
I
散々
kill
心配をかけ
people.
すると俺も なんだかんだアンシャンテで
I kill people, Titania takes care of the world tree, Yggdrasil. Venny is there.
リンドウさんが言われたことだけど、そろそろ将来のことも
Vennia's job is just to be a downer. Squirrel Token says, man, do you guys remember weird sodas? It's
All
like
the
they
time.
never left, baby. Oh my god, let me tell you guys a weird... I told this to Charps,
妖精として生きるか
but I didn't say it on stream. So, remember a long time ago, 1,000 years ago, when I drank those weird Diet Cokes on stream when the new
Yes.
Diet Coke flavors came out? Well,
What
I had
stream was
one-
that? Do you remember?
Oh, like what were we playing?
Yeah.
Were we playing Ayakashi Gohan?
Were we still in Ayakashi Gohan? I feel like it, because I feel like it was like a bit we did for several streams.
Yeah.
Right, because I bought like bad cereals too. Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, that was pre Blue Eyes White Dragon chocolate.
Oh.
Much later. Anyway, I still had one in my pantry, and I had it. You know, it's been there for several years now. And I just kind of like I had a couple of them. I just like kept them around because like why throw it away, right? Like I could use it to like clean my sink or something. And the other day, I was reaching for something in the pantry, and I knocked it over, and it knocked over very easily, and it has never been opened, but somehow it was only half full now. That's my spooky soda story. A full can of soda, now suddenly half full, never been opened. No sign of any leaks or anything like that. It's just
For sale, Diet Coke never opened.
it just obliterated itself. I don't know.
I feel like it's got something. It has to do something with like the syrup in it or something because it's been 2 years or whatever.
Well, see, that's what I thought that like, because it felt like half the liquid had been poured out, and I thought, well, you know, since matter can neither be created nor destroyed, I thought that it would be just as heavy, right? But it's not. It's half as heavy. And Charmsman was like, "Did you open it?" And I was like, "Fuck no, I didn't open it. I threw it away." Yeah, Ghost was drinking my soda, but they didn't like it that much. Yeah, exactly.
Or they were saving it for later.
Exactly. A Ghost was drinking my soda slowly over the past several years.
君はアンシャンテにただ流れ着い
Anyway, I
た
threw it away.
自力で泳ぎ着いたんでしょ
That's my Ghost
ソーアンさん
story.
の後を継がずにごく普通の OL として人生を終える選択だってあったんだから
Could have led a quiet, sad, depressing, stressful,
Yeah.
no fun life.
俺もそう思う
Yeah.
琴音があの店を継いでくれたから俺だってこうしていく
Yeah, think about it. If you hadn't taken this job, Karya might be dead.
A lot of people might be dead because of him too.
だから
Yeah.
自分に自信を持ってよ
Could have become a supervillain.
You would have never adopted a baby seal.
Yeah, the roundest baby seal.
You would have never met the little doll people.
Oh yeah, those guys ruled.
Yeah. Folks, it's themes and characters and ideas.
The themes, they're here.
I love themes. I love themes.
He loves themes, folks. Have you heard? You heard of the themes?
Themes, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace, comfort.
It's better than other kinds of comfort. I'll be fair.
Mm-hmm. Next time says the river themes.
That's it.
Factor says, excuse me, video games don't have themes. This is an apolitical game.
Yeah. Well, what was the quote from the fucking Game of Thrones man? Themes are for like 5th grade book reports or whatever.
Oh my god.
When people were like, your show's bad, he's like, themes are stupid.
All people want to see is completely apolitical depictions of extreme violence and
Yeah.
also people fucking.
And hot ship and lie, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Can you throw me around like your job? Can you do like a take your cafe owner to work day?
It's a creepy noise.
Yeah.
When I first came out. Sorry, that's...
There's another thing about that in Karya's bit where he's like, I feel like it's time I came out to my parents. It's just like, damn,
Yeah.
you know, the language is right there, but I don't think the metaphor is actually there.
Yeah. It's not an intentional theme, but you can't have this type of story without it being linked to queerness.
Yeah, without it it can be there, but I don't think that like it can be mapped to it because of the way that it does not
It's not
touch on it.
intentional.
Right.
Yeah, it's not an intentional, like, it's not intentionally a theme. Yeah.
It's just like you can't separate it.
Yeah.
I was so upset I almost killed more fairies.
Gonna let off some steam by turning some fairies into dust.
Last time I got pushed. Oh, okay. Oh, they went to the place where she got pushed off. What great memories.
Wow. Man, is this chapter a clip show? Come on. Let's keep it moving, folks. Oh, are we good friends? Is that what we are with those?
I guess so. Oh my god, we've been able to figure out how to tell them apart.
Tell them apart. Wow.
That is still kind of fucked up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
They got a stern talking to. And nothing but good times.
Medio is such a small world, also.
Or I guess it feels that way. I don't know if it really is.
Yeah. Well, the big waterfall that surrounds it on all sides, like, is that just this part? Is there other parts?
We'd have to go back to like one of the background images of Yggdrasil, because I don't remember.
It's all, yeah. It's hard to conceptualize. I guess it's a tree the size of a planet.
Probably. Otherwise, how's it going to fit that big worm in it?
塞ぎ込んでいた時期もあった
Exactly.
I assume that's also part of the lore, is eventually we'll have to meet large worm.
Mm-hmm.
その当時を知る者からすれば今のティタニアは別人のようだそうだな彼女は我にアンシャンテに通うようになってから丸くなったとよく言ってくるが我から言わせればお互い様だあなたと関わるようになって彼女は見た目相応の少女らしい笑顔を見せるようになった
Is no one just allowed to be normal in fairy world? Like, do
Nope.
they not chill?
I think maybe Fairy World is just fucked up and everyone's like cool with it until like they recognize that there's other ways of life, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
改めて感慨深いな共に我が故郷を歩いていることがソーアン殿はかたくなに異世界へと足を踏み入れようとはしなかっただからこそ
That's too much for my old bones. I won't say that he made the wrong decision, you know?
Yeah. I think he had a lot of valid points there.
Yeah. Squirrel Token asks if everyone in Fairy World has a role, and I'd guess so. I'd guess that all of them are built, you know, are born with like some kind of goal in mind, even if it's just like
yeah.
you care for this tree, you know?
They kind of implied that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all born with full like the gems in Steven Universe. They're all born exactly with their purpose defined already as adults.
Yeah.
今やあなたはソーアン殿にも劣らぬマスターだ立派に後を継いでくれてソーアン殿も喜んでいると思うしかし急にどうしたのだ我と二人でここに来たいなど
They're like 8 hours into their date, and he's just now like, anyways, did you do this for like a reason? Like, not that I mind, but like, did you want to do something?
Do you want to maybe hold hands with the vowels censored?
Right.
ことね
I watched you kill here.
Oh no.
先ほども話に出ただろう以前妖精たちがいたずらを
Ah, damn, you caught me at my job. Ooh,
No.
oh,
The
cringe.
drama! I can't believe there's no music playing right now.
I bet it's gonna come almost immediately.
切られたとは
Oh, wow, I'm surprised it hasn't hit yet. Now I'm surprised. Okay. Ah, the tension.
Is he really gonna flash back? Oh my god.
Brrp.
Obliterated. Can't believe I listened to you on your work Zoom call, and you're the type of guy who says, "Let's circle back to that."
Okay, okay, so let's say everyone in Cafe Enchante on a Zoom call. Which one accidentally
no.
puts on and doesn't know how to turn off the cat filter?
Oh, Canus, for sure, right? Because
Okay.
technology doesn't work for him.
Or is it Ignis for maximum irony?
No, ill that Canus does it, and then ill like realizes that Canus doesn't know how to turn it off, and like can't help him because they're all on a Zoom call together. You know, they're all in different places, and so
Right.
ill puts on his cat filter in solidarity,
Okay.
and he's like, "See, now we're all doing it. It's fine." And
Oh,
then
like it
Ignis
becomes
is
the
like,
thing.
"I
That's
want to
great.
do it. Why can't I do it?" And he can't figure out how to do it.
それは
Canus just turns himself into a cat with his illusion magic. Or Meteor, sorry. Meteor just changes
Into a real
responding
cat.
to Miss Chris. Yeah, Meteor just changes into a real cat. Ignis is like this world is this is the one who doesn't straight up doesn't realize his camera is on and goes back to bed at 3 p.m.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, none of the filters would work on Canus because he doesn't have a head. That's true.
Yeah, they wouldn't know what to put there.
Yeah. Wow, is he literally just sitting there being silent?
No, he's
Okay, there we
coming
go.
back.
There we go.
この妖精界を守っていくために
Tell me more.
そうだそれこそが我に与えられた役目にして
You'll remember that everyone, including me, hates me in my job.
死を告げる妖精として
Also, next time does point out new flame color.
Yeah, it's a even darker blue than usual.
Yeah.
Seems like.
That's somber.
That's the question I've been asking.
Ah. Not gonna lie, this is not where I expected this to go.
Overpopulation?
Folks, we Thanos.
This is Thanos.
I think that we were all about half correct on what was going on here.
That's it? That's the reason?
I think there's going to be more to it. Because I think that this doesn't answer, like, some fundamental questions. I feel like there has to be more coming.
I can't believe we're dating Thanos.
I can.
What did it cost? What did it cost you?
My feelings of self-worth.
妖精を殺すのは我がその使命を果たすための行為だ
Again, I don't think we were incorrect. I just don't think we were fully correct either.
I don't like this.
I like it less than if it was just straight up like they have, like, that is the cycle of life.
それもある
Yeah.
より差し迫った危険を
Wait,
沈める
hold on.
ためでもある。
Wait, hold on.
Okay. It's also Minority Report.
No, it's not. It won't be. No.
案ずることはない。あなたには関係のない。
Oh, I could have assumed as much.
我が使命を果たしている限り、メディオに危険が。
Oh, this is gonna come up later, right? Is like
あなたも安
the
全に。
catastrophic thing is gonna happen in Fairy World that he has to fight against. Also, Miss Chris is right. It's too late. We're already worried. My man, Canus. How can we not be worried for you?
そう深刻に捉えないでほしい。人間界で殺しをすれば重罪だが、妖精界では必要なことなのだ。つまり、あなたが見たそれは、我にとって日常に過ぎぬ。
I love Nishijo.
Well, I mean, you saw what my daily life is. It sucks ass.
Sid says Canis. It's a living.
苦しそうも何も、我の顔は見えていないだろう。
Oh man, it doesn't take a brain genius to know that you're crying behind your helmet, dude.
我は以前言ったはずだ。自らの気持ちを正直に声に出すよう今後は努めると。その我自身がこう言っているのだ。我は一
Okay,
時的に
alright, liar.
心を痛めたりはしないと。ならば
Oh my god.
You know, I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but seeing that, I still thought there was gonna be a head there.
淡きこと。
Yeah, me too.
Meme Splash is right. Me crying behind my shades. The only thing I'm in is swagging.
見えるか、見えまい。我が今どんな顔で言葉を紡いでいるか、あなたに見ることができるのか。
I find it very entertaining that the like way he hides himself from others and his feelings is both metaphorical and incredibly literal.
Yeah.
人間と人外の壁だ。
Oh man, we're having like a little bit of you'll never understand.
何をバカな。そんなものはあなたの思い違いだ。それに我は
I'm fucked up.
人間たるあなたに
I'm a fucked up guy who does fucked up
理解してくれ
things.
と頼んでいない。忘れるな。我は人外だ。あなたの理解が及ばぬ世界に生きる者。
Reality check.
It's a good translation.
人間界の常識で語るな。人間界の尺度で考えるな。
This is a sick ass CG. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
say.
girl I love Bloodborne.
This is so fucking cool.
Or maybe just regular Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3 stole it from this.
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 wishes it could be this.
Agreed.
You just take this, turn the saturation all the way down, you've got Dark Souls 3.
That's because, look, our grandpa was a great guy, but I think that his emotional emotional knowledge was much lower.
Yeah. He was trying.
Yeah, but it's definitely like I'm too old to be able to understand this, but like, I don't know, we're young, we've been through a lot of shit. Again, we've been through a nightmare job, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if we've talked about this specifically before, but this really confirms sort of like Canus's feeling that like no one can help him, again, because it's his way, and so like he refuses to ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not happening. Thanks. Oscar took a point out, we're old enough to do something and we're young enough to want to do something, and I think that's big.
Yeah.
Canus just needs to realize that, like, he's really not that fucked up. You know?
Yeah, for real.
He's not too fucked up to be helped.
My dude's hooked on the melodrama.
But, you know,
Oh
so
my
are
God, we're
people.
crying!
Oh my god, we have a crying face. I hate this.
How am I gonna get back? He's crying though. That's the truth.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
Yes, Canus's perspective.
He's like, I am also crying. I am crying a lot.
that diagram. Lie on the ground, try not to cry, cry a lot.
That's Canus.
That's him in a nutshell.
I realize I fucked up, and that's why I can't do anything about it. I do really appreciate that this game is willing to break perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it makes the character struggles a lot cleaner, you know, better to understand, because I think that we've run into games where it's like, I feel like if we had the perspective of the character, we'd be more empathetic to them, but by not, they just like seem like assholes. Like, I think this helps do a lot for characterization.
How do you think you could cover that up?
Well, when I'm doing my job, she's also at work.
My job is to hunt and kill fairies. And they're begging for their lives and I kill them. Like, that's the part that really fucks me up. Like, everything about this I could buy if that fairy wasn't begging for her life when she was being killed.
Right, or they were born with some understanding that it had to happen, right? Like,
Yeah, like he would arrive and they would be like, "Ah, I see. I'm sad, but this is the way it must be," and then they disappear. You know?
yeah, like Volks, it's time, and it's like, you know.
Yeah.
勝手ながら一部始終を見物させてもらいました。
I hate to say it because you really fucked it up, man.
My scrying orb, you know, that I always have.
どうやら
I just
彼
happen
女
to be
は
looking
全
at
てを
you.
見られていたようですね。
You know, no reason, no big deal. I could be looking at anyone, but I was looking at you today. It could have been anyone, though.
Mm-hmm.
昇進のところ申し訳ありませんが、陛下が呼んでいます。ついてきてください。
Fucking Vennia just walks up like I saw the whole thing.
I saw the whole thing. Damn, huh? Anyways, you've got a meeting with the queen.
Vennia's just taking notes like, wow, this is bad. He really didn't handle this one well.
Oh my god, video working behind the scenes
Oh my god, liar.
to make him deal with his problems.
それなら
Yeah, I lied. What of it? And then they eat a hot chip.
Vennia rules.
Vinny is cool, actually.
Yeah, Vennia just wanted to turn on the Xbox.
陛下、アンシャンテのマスターがカヌスの様子を
God!
目撃しました。
The fairy world is full of messy bitches who live for drama.
I think that's just Medio. That's what a fairy is in
It's
Medio.
like that. Yeah, it's just a soap opera all the time.
Oh no, does this mean something? Oh no. It's gonna be like oh, she's never allowed back in because she knows the horrible secret of our world. Yeah, and then I told her that she should never try to help me. And then today's gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
異分子を招き込んだままにその使命を果たし続けていたのです。この結果は遅かれ早かれ予想できたこと。ただまあ、それに関しては事態を理解した上で忠告していなかった僕にも責がありますが。
それで、琴音とは話したのか?
Spoken to is such a.
I hope.
It's
I
such
want
a
Vennia to
loaded
answer all
term.
these questions.
That's
I want
also
Vennia
very
to
funny.
Answer the questions and drag him.
Again, talking about it is such a loaded term, Titania. Oof, I don't. I mean, like, I talked at her about it.
Don't learn the terrible secret of me having to be a Grim Reaper. It's too fucked up for you. I'm a real fucked up guy. It's not like you torture the fairies to death for fun. Have you
Right,
seen some
you
of the
give
shit
them
they've
one
given
you give them
you?
one slash and they're gone.
Yeah. Vennia is a snitch and I love them. This is just the fucking backstage scenes in Drag Race. When they're waiting on the after the runway.
やはり嘆くだけなのですね。
How about you fucking grow up,
不
Canus?
服に思うのであれば帰ればいい。
Boom, boom, boom! Oh, Vennia, thank you!
Ah! Drag
Ugh.
him.
I love when characters
現状を受
speak
け入れるだけなのですか。
feelings. I love when they talk about things.
Why don't you just get over it already?
Why don't you fucking grow up?
本当はあなたたちも今のままでは何も解決しないと分かっているのでしょう。嘆いたところで世界は何も変わ
Oh
りは
my
しない。
god. Preach it.
I know both of you fucking hate your job. We can fix it.
嘆いたところで妖精を殺さなければいけない。嘆いたところで姉さんに自由は訪れない。
They've definitely talked about this before.
英語、この世界中に縛られたまま。
やめろ、ベンニア。そのようなこと言われずとも理解している。これは我がなすべきことなのだ。我がやらなければこの妖精界そのものが。
その妖精界のためにどれだけの献身をするつもりで
The shit ass crap ass fairy world.
同胞を殺すことでこの世界は世界中は何かを返してくれましたか。
Great question.
Damn, Venny is an anarchist.
むしろ今回のようにあなたを苦しめるばかりではないですか。
Fucking hate this tree.
Fuck this tree. Like takes a knife and
も
stabs
とよ
it
り見
into
返
the
りなど
wall.
求めていない。ただ我は
I've never thought to ask for anything in return.
使命を果たしているだけですか。その言葉は聞き飽きました。
That's what I said when the tree told me about the gender binary.
カヌス、あなたは今後も妖精を殺した直後、アンシャンテに何食わぬ顔で出向き、
Or do you plan to like confront
何の罪もない妖精たちを殺めたその手で、
That glittery,
Kawaratsu彼女に
glittery
触れていくの
fairy
ですか。
blood. You know, the glitter never comes out. It gets everywhere.
ニーヤ、なんてことを。
Squirrel Token's right. Maybe one tree should own all the land.
僕は事実を言っただけです。ですが、その手から罪は拭えずとも、こ
What
れ以
is,
上
what
手を
is
汚
Fin-
さ
if,
な
I
い
guess
方法
Vennia's
が
role
あ
is
る
being like the
Chancellor. They've said.
chancellor. What does that entail?
I think it's just like attendant to Titania.
Yeah, because she can't move, so
Right. So it's just like you have to
They've
do
got-
all the stuff. You have to call people in.
yeah,
Kind of like a secretary.
カヌス。
yeah. They also have a talk
Yes.
radio show, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
100年ほど前に
They have a podcast.
Wake
あなた
up,
たちに持
people!
ちかけた話を
Oh my
覚え
god.
ていますか。
Oh my god, tell me, please.
Fucking kill this tree!
なぜ今さらその話を蒸し返す。ならぬ。絶対にならぬぞ。
どうしてです。
どうしてだと。そなたはかつての悲劇を忘れたとでも言うのか。
Not to pull away from this, Squirrel Token says Vennia's rolls to go around and say Titania said to get her a hot chalky milk.
そなたと同じことを考えた。カヌスの先代がそれを。
Oh shit, did he like Oh my god, did his predecessor like get smitten? Like
何が起こったのか。
Tried to become free.
そなたも
Smote,
その
I
目で
think
見
is
た
what
で
you're-
あろう。
smote?
Word
Okay.
thinking.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. Smote. It's a bad word. Smite.
Mm-hmm. It's Canus who has become smitten.
Right. But Candace's predecessor got smote.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the part where he's like, "Oh, I'm so fucked up," in his flashback.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened? My man out here fucking up the life cycle.
There you go, chat. More female Grim Reapers.
Folks, we stand a female Grim Reaper.
Canus 一人だけでは可能性は低いのかもしれません。
Fight the tree.
今ならできるはずだ。
Brought the solution. Other people.
その神を招き入れたのだから。
The boys.
何？
The boys.
各世界最強と歌われる実力者。
They could probably fuck up a tree, no problem.
Okay, Ignis the strongest, Mizir the strongest, Ill?
I'm gonna say no because he got thrown out of his world.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of the weakest from his world.
I don't know about that. Like, he got thrown out for unrelated weakness. Like, I guess he is weak in,
he must
like...
have lost power because he got thrown out, right? Like,
sure.
If he hadn't been thrown out, he'd be way more powerful.
Yeah, like, I'd argue, like, he's weak in spirit, maybe, but I don't think he's, like, weak, like, strength-wise.
In comparison to the other angels, I think probably less.
Certainly. At least right now.
Yeah.
My flower also counts as a scouter.
Wow, I can't believe we're gonna wage war on fate.
Now it's a proper JRPG.
Yes! Attack and dethrone God!
彼らのことは我も信頼している。その各々が実力者だとも承知している。だが、この世界中の脅威は彼らの予想や実力すらも上回るものかもしれんのだ。わずかでも失敗の可能性がある以上、そして確実に甚大な被害が出る以上、お前の提案に断じてうなずくわけにはいかぬ。
失敗の可能性、被害が出る。それが何だって言うんだ。
Damn, go off.
あなたたちは被害者だ。この忌々しい世界に、世界中に運命を縛られた被害者なのに。
I guess living thousands of years also means that you have thousands of years of pent-up frustration too. If you, like, have a job that isn't, I don't know, hang out for a while. Folks were radicalizing.
なぜそんな理不尽を許容する？なぜ悲劇から脱しようとしない？なぜ現状維持に逃げようとする？世界を変えるための、これが最初で最後の希望かもしれないんだぞ。あ なたたちの宿命を考えれば多少の犠牲など捨ておけばいい。ああ、そうそう。姉さんを犠牲になり立つ世界。
Okay, well, this went a little farther than maybe I expected, but you know.
Damn.
構いはしない。
いや
This is getting so real. Like, what's going on? What's happening?
This is kind. Yeah, I did not expect this to happen this fast, but this is sort of where I expected things to go. Maybe not in this exact shape, but you know.
Says, some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
ニーヤ、もう良い。そなたの思いはよくわかった。けれどどうか、もうこれ以上はやめておくれ。当然、そなたはわしにとって一等特別じゃが、この世界に生きるすべての妖精たちもまた同じように
We
大
live
切
in
な
this
存在なのじゃ。
society. This is it.
That's true.
それを礎にしてまでわしは自由を得とうない。それに何よりそなたとカヌスが言い合う姿などわしは見たくないのじゃ。
あなたに少しでも期待した僕がおる
Damn.
でした。
Wow.
何が騎士
Time for revolution.
普段守る同行と言っているくせに今は
Who is supposed to be right in this scenario? Vennia seems to be right.
I think Vennia's
I'm
supposed to
worried
be
that
right.
I'm worried that Vennia's not supposed to be right.
Vennia is certainly supposed to be more right.
Yeah.
I don't know if Vennia is supposed to be 100% right, but Vennia is definitely meant to be more right. I think the framing very clearly puts Vennia in the right.
No wonder they're so pissed off. The clinking noises. This is so much.
Holy
this
shit.
is such a profound hurdle to overcome.
Just for, like, different reasons, my man. Like, Kotone just wanted you to be honest. You could have just, like, talked to her, you know? Like, she is certainly not asking as much as Vennia is. You know?
怪獣からの解放。夢見たことがないかと問われれば、それは嘘になるのもまた事実。
姉さん。
じゃが、どうしてもわしは恐ろしいのじゃ。そなたの案を実行した結果、どれほどの妖精たちが犠牲。
Uh-oh.
Trees
got ears everywhere.
わからないけど、これはただごとじゃ。
Heard you talking shit.
大変よ、女王様、ベニ く、ここよりもっと下の根の部分に。
You called it.
Big worm?
Big
でも
worm.
大きな見た
Big
ことも
worm.
ない
Oh
穴が
no.
開いてるの。
Big
could still be
worm,
big worm.
Big worm. Big worm.
まさか
ホールが発生したのか。だがこれほどの揺れを起こすホールなどメディオでは今まで。
Is it a big skeleton hand?
Oh my god.
世界中。
姉さん、姉さん。
揺れが止まったわ。
Big worm got sleepy.
ねえ、女王様は大丈夫？いきなり眠っちゃったけど。
心配いりません。他の妖精たちの様子を見てきてください。もし混乱しているようなら、もう大丈夫だと伝えて構わない。
Squirtoken appropriately points out that Nidhogg is not necessarily a worm, just a beast. But I want it to be a worm.
Yeah. Big worm, big worm, big worm.
I'm just looking for a big worm.
Aren't we all?
さあ。改めて恨むぞ。世界中。
Fuck you, tree.
お前はやっぱり僕にとっては敵だ。お前が姉さんを殺すというのなら、僕はどんな手を使
Do you think Vennia has magical powers?
お前を。
Yeah.
And what do you think they are?
Not a lot. Probably being able to fly and make plants grow and stuff like that.
Nothing like offensive. No like thunder
Probably can't
magic.
no, probably can't throw a punch.
Damn. 5 days have passed, and let me tell you, it's been a fucked up 5 days.
You know, Vennia should get Korea to come help. Korea's got great offensive abilities.
Oh yeah, he can just freeze the tree.
And yeah, ice kills trees, so
It's true.
我とあなたは所詮アンシャンテという一点でつながっているだけに過ぎぬ。だからこれ以上は我に踏み込むな。
I liked that no one bugged me about my problems, and I was able to stew in my own self-hatred.
yeah. Wow.
I don't like dealing with my problems. Could you leave?
I hate when every round in every game we play in this fucking thing that we do reminds me of my own romantic situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is funny, but this is also very real.
He's been too busy killing fairies.
Probably he's been too busy self-loathing. Okay, but what if you were dating?
Yeah.
And then your partner's problems were also your problems.
It says if Saw knew what the tree did, he would have unearthed Metal Gear Rex from beneath Enchante to destroy it himself.
Wow, that's beautiful. Chapter 4, we're gonna find the keys.
Oh, that's great. He named it after Mizir.
それでもうほん
Yes, there's oh more children. Here's our boy.
Dromi sharing war stories.
Do you think? I mean, Dromi must bleach his hair himself, right?
Oh yeah.
アホってなんすか。こちとら雑魚は雑魚なりに。
Hey, I'm just a little guy.
He's a little guy.
Oh, and it's
just
my
a little bit
birthday.
desperate. Oh my
はい
god.
これ注文のアイスコーヒー。イグニスは炭酸のおかわりね。
What does Ignis drink? Soda wise?
Mountain Dew.
どうもっす。
Okay.
Blast.
See, I think he's more of a cola guy, but
Oh, just based on how he dresses, I feel like Baja Blast just goes with
Oh,
his
sure.
outfit.
also because Flash is right, Dromi is telling the story of going to McDonald's.
しかしドローミスは毎度ベスティアでの闘争に巻き込まれる割によく生き残っているようですし戦闘力が
Mountain
低
Dew
い
Pitch
と
Black
いう点との
would
矛
match
盾
the
が不思議で
colors.
すね
Yeah.
Mhm.
もし
What does Mountain Dew Pitch Black
再生
taste
能
like,
力などを
chat?
有
Tell
して
me.
Is that
about
grape?
it.
Is that the grape one?
It's purple. Is the purple one grape?
I think so.
なるほどじゃあ
Weezer,
ちょっ
no!
と潰してみようか
We can't kill the baby.
It's like sour grape. Ugh.
何を楽しそうみたいな顔してんすか。ほんとこういう時だけは
Now, like I was saying,
Black
Ig-
2! There was a Pitch Black 2, the sequel to Pitch Black? Excuse me? Mountain Dew made a Pitch Black and then a Pitch Black 2? Is that real?
yeah, it's called Darker Than Black. It was a tie-in with the anime.
ミシェルいる。この辺下げるよ。
Oh my god, you
Hi,
could literally tell
arigato.
me anything about Mountain Dew and I would believe it.
Remember when they made those Mountain
Oh.
Dew Doritos?
Yeah. Yeah.
ねえひどいっす
That
よ
was
ね
before
店
like
主さん
lime
俺
flavored
めっ
chips.
ちゃ頑張ってる
I
と
feel
思
like
いま
lime
せん
flavored chips are more popular now.
Yeah. Dromi's telling the story and is like, and then I got there and Ignis was gonna buy a black coffee and leave, but I was able to sneak in a fries order.
Pitch Black 2. Man.
反応薄っ
2005. A terrible year.
兄貴店主さんどうしちゃったんすか。なんか注文取る時からっていうかなんなら店に来た時から
Pitch Black 2 was one of
欲しいっ
6
すか
grape Mountain Dew flavors. What? Pitch Black, Grape, Extreme, Darth Dew, Kickstart, Midnight Grape, and Violet.
These all suck.
I've never heard of any of these except for
Ah,
Pitch
why?
Black 1.
Kotone.
Oh, when they describe things like Ignis putting his chin in his palms, I want to see that. I want that CG, even though it means
know.
nothing.
What? I'm looking on the Mountain Dew wiki at all the current Mountain Dew flavors, and I
You-
actually had no idea about all of these. There's one called Sweet Lightning?
You have to leave. This is an SCP in real life.
Sweet Southern Shock? That's what they call me.
No, these are fake. You have to leave now or you're going to be absorbed into the wiki.
Sorry, you're right. I closed the tab.
Thank you. You're about to fall into a wormhole.
避けてるな。なんつうか、極力会話を避けてるっつうか。まあそっちの事情もあんだろうしよ。とりあえずはほっといたが、そんな状況、今日で言うとダメだぜ。
I love how straightforward they are.
I like how emotionally mature Ignis is somehow.
だから、
He's not, he's
もう
just
めんどくせえし
impatient.
直で。
It's getting old.
I love this. I love people who
Honest,
are like
Nanka.
this in real life.
Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna call it out. Oh. Oh.
I love this vibe, which is like when straight boys pretend that they're not gossips, and then something like this happens, and they're like, "Oh, what's the deal? What's
Spill
going
the tea.
on? Are you having problems?" I love that. Some of my favorite
どうしても
energy.
何もねえ君の態度がおかしくなった日からカヌスは一回も来店してないしさらに言えば態度が急変したのはカヌスと二人であなたがメディオに向かった日からです。
どれだけ鈍感でも原因はそこだって気がつくと思うよ。
I'm a child and I figured it out. And the little seal pops up and goes, bow bow bow.
我とあなたは所詮アンシャンテという一点でつながっているだけに過ぎる。
I can't believe they keep showing this over and over again.
They just really want to show off the Sichi, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
And I get it.
It's good.
Beamsplash is right. Karya's a teen, so he's in kind of full gossip mode. He's like at the peak of his gossiping.
XOXO Gossip Korea. Korea's had a TikTok account this whole time, and none of them know about it. Well, Il knows about it. Who are we kidding? Il is also very popular on TikTok.
やっぱそうじゃねえか。その面が何よりの証拠だよ。
よければだけどさ、俺たちにも話してみない？
Thank you for being respectful, Mizir.
一人で抱えてるだけじゃ解決しないかもしれないけど、せっかくここには心強いメンツがいるんだし。それに、君の問題はアンシャンテの問題。アンシャンテの問題は
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
力になれることがあるかもしれないでしょ。
I'm getting sleepy.
Not in the middle of the drama.
I know, but it's getting late, so hopefully it's not too much longer before we hit a stopping point.
Yeah, we'll see. First thing on my mind.
Oh my god, Mizir? Sounds
Mizir
like
just-
a sticky situation.
Mizir is trying so hard to be normal about this, but he's really ready to just be like, damn, that shit's fucked.
世
Yeah.
界を守るために妖精を殺す。ね。つうか、箱入りもそれ見てたんだろ。実際のとこどうだったんだよ。
Mizir thinking about all the countless lives he's taken. Oh, what a sticky situation.
Yeah, damn murder? That's weird. Oof. Anyways,
Yeah,
I gotta
no,
go,
who would do that?
I'm gonna go make myself a water.
平和な世界ではないということなのでしょうね。となると現状手がかりはなし。妖精女王であるティターニアなら当然何か知ってるだろうけど、事情が事情だ。聞いたところで話してくれるかはわからないよね。
Alright, speaks up. I'm baby.
あのさ、その事情、俺少しはわかる。
Oh, word? Oh, tell us about it. Buddy.
Oh, does he have genetic memory?
I don't know, it's probably just like, oh, Titania also has talked to me, like, you know, on my own.
多分だけどね。どこから話せばいいかな。
Is this lore? Oh, it's time for lore.
I love lore. Oh, yes! Oh, I'm glad we get follow-up on this.
And they wanted to know all this lore. And I was like, I don't know all the lore yet.
They haven't made a wiki for it yet. Then I shot ice cubes into their melting drinks and they're like, oh my god.
held them accountable.
Exactly.
そしたらどうも俺のばあちゃんの母さんひいばあちゃんが変わった人だったらしくてさ。ばあちゃんはもう亡くなってるけど、その弟王子さんが生きてるからひいばあちゃんに関することを教えてもら
Damn.
会いに行ったんだ。
He's been busy. And you know what? Appreciated. He's taking care of himself.
「その中で一番印象的だったのは遠い遠い場所にある不思議な世界の話で、
Okay. I was gonna see if I could get rid of the overlay to see the size of Yggdrasil, but no, it just removes the text. They thought of that. Oh my god. Oh my god, she was there for the great, the great whatever the fuck. The great calamity.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah. That's where we're going with this lore? Damn, you know what? I'm kind of with Vennia now. Fuck that tree.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, if we weren't before.
話なんだけど、
Yeah, man, this tree sucks. Such as that feel with no GF?
God.
I'm so pissed.
$10ハック、そうだろうね。きっとカリアのひいおばあさんが人間界に迷い込んだ妖精だったんだ。であれば住人、つまり妖精を襲った大樹とは世界樹のことでしょうね。
だろうな。それよりか花嫁っつうのは何のことだ。
Yeah, they're not caught up on our dictionary entries.
Oh my god. Sid. I can't even say it out loud. What Sid posted.
Yeah. Just know that the chat's really on one, and a good one, this evening.
ちょっと読めてきたね。カヌスが言う世界の危機っていうのは、多分あの世界樹が何かをやらかすこと。そして妖精女王ティターニア、いえ、世界樹の花嫁はそれを抑えるための
生贄ってわけか。
Damn, that's fucked up.
それでしたら、あそこまで強引に世界樹につながれる理由にも納得がいきます。ただ、それがカヌスの妖精殺しとどうつながるのかは未だわかりませんね。
なんか、俺は別世界の時代だからあれっすけど。
This doesn't affect my country.
Me.
Dromy's just like a little localist.
Seems pretty fucked up if you ask me.
それが事実だとしたらカヌスはその何かの事情が危ないって分かってたからこそ巻き込まないために琴音をあえて突き放したんじゃないの？
Miss Chris is right. Dromi doesn't want to create an international incident by getting himself involved. To be fair, he does seem like he would very much like Mr. Magoo his way into causing an international incident.
Oh, for sure.
さて、持ってる情報は全部まとめたことだし。ことで、ここから先は君次第だよ。カヌスに指摘された通り、客のプライベートに首を突っ込む。
But it is your job as their
マ
friend.
スターとしての領分を超えてる。この先はそうあんなら絶対に踏み込まない場所だ。
Probably because he's fucking old. I mean, he's also built like a train, but like, you know.
先代のようなマスターとして彼をただ迎えるだけに徹するのだって悪いことじゃない。むしろカヌスが望んでるのはそっちの姿なわけだし。その上で君はどうしたい？
This is a weird set of options.
Yeah. I mean, need more time to think.
Yeah. Like... Because, like, won't go any farther. Clearly fucked up.
Yeah.
This is just, like, a weird way to word, like...
We need to kill that tree.
Well, yeah, first of all, we gotta kill the tree. But, like... I like it, it's like, I'll either think about it more, or it's like, I refuse to think about it even a little bit. But see, Kotone learned that talking to people about your problems is great, and I think that's something Canus needs to learn.
Uh-huh. I can't believe that we should have named our character Nidhogg in this route, because we're gonna fucking kill the world tree.
Hell fucking yeah.
The real worm was coming from inside the house.
Oh shit, wait, 5 days ago. Oh wait, so we're going back to
Yeah.
the day of the thing. Of the incident, as we'll call it.
Oh my god, the drama continues.
Oh, here he is at the fucking roots. My man at the roots.
At the roots. Is that that dramatic
あな
overlook
たに
where they
Yeah.
had that touching scene?
少しでも期待した僕が愚かでした。何が騎士だ。普段守る道具
Does he do that though? Maybe
No,
we don't see
because-
him in Fairy World.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it is the same spot. From a different angle, I guess.
Yeah, it's like his room.
Oh, yes, yeah. That one. I was thinking back to the one in this chapter, but no, this is the one from the party.
Yeah, it was like purple last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hate trees.
But it wasn't. It wasn't, was it? Was it?
No, it was bad. It was a bad idea.
I'm worried that she'll try to help
I
me.
hate men. For your own protection, I'm gonna be an asshole toward you, so that you don't love me. Because being an asshole to you will definitely make you stop loving me and stop trying to pursue me and help me fix my many problems.
Or even just be a friend to me. Like,
yeah. No.
like
for
romance
your own
isn't even in the
protection,
picture yet.
You can't love me. I've decided. Fucking hate men.
Just a pissed off little guy living in my tree where I hate everything and myself. Finally, perfect.
No talk to me, I'm Angie.
And time to get over it and live in my man cave. It's because you fucked up, dude. Come on, Canus.
突き放しておいて彼女に会いたいと思ってしまうんだ
Canus? Yeah. Called feelings. Canus, you got him.
I hate this. This is a call out post about me.
It always seems to be.
Why is every route a call out post about me and my one boyfriend who has every problem of every boy in every game we play? All together at the same time.
How do they do it? How do they do it?
How does that keep happening? Have I truly chosen to date a boy with every problem?
I love that he's like
Final boss of dating.
I love that he's like, she can't worry about me. I'm too fucked up. Anyways, I'm worried about literally everything I used to do to help her, and I hope she's not doing those things.
I like. This is what he is. This is what he is like. Oh, I hate it.
Oh my god, this has to end with Canus fucking running to fucking help us before the earthquake happens, right? Like, he's immediately like, I have so fucked up. This is the most I have ever fucked up in my life.
働きすぎてはいないだろうか
My man! My man, if you're worried about this, clearly you need to fucking do something!
Sid says, good news, D-Bag, you can get the true ending by dating just one man.
You can go for 5 boyfriends, or just one.
It's true, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it flawlessly. Oh my god.
Gonna break it with your fucking sword, dude.
I'm trying to remember all the mistakes that all the boys have made in all the games we've played, and if there are any mistakes like that that the guy that I like has not done.
Oh, it's earthquake time. Let's see what happened. I'm gonna assume that the Yojimbo characters are entirely unrelatable to anyone in real life.
Yeah, those are jokes. Those don't count.
Those don't count. I've never had to suck the poison out of anyone's leg after a snake bit it. Oh, fuck? Oh, what's that? Oh, I hate it.
I don't like this.
Let's take a look at it.
I don't like these shapes.
Is this an invasive species? Invasive species, which is squid. It's just a squid.
I don't like it.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh!
It just eats one!
Yoink.
Oh shit, tree's angry.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yo, I think trees are fucked up, actually.
Yeah,
I'll stick to
nature is,
flowers.
Amoral. Escaped! I feel as if the blood on my body has escaped! Every
Agreed.
day my blood is trying to escape!
Fuck.
Oh, that's such a good way of putting it. What a good bad translation.
必要な妖精殺しはすでに果たしていたはずだ。
Yggdrasil got hungry.
だというのに、なぜそれ以上の養分を求めるのだ。世界中よ。
So Yggdrasil is less like the thing holding this together and more like the entity that holds the ability for this world to live in its hands.
Yeah.
It's
It
like some
creates
kind of
life,
large
but it needs to
body
give back.
that governs the world,
Yeah.
but it's corrupt.
And even though it provides things for the people, it also kills them without mercy.
I'm sure it doesn't mean anything.
Anyway, it's the end of chapter.
Anyways, chapter's over. We can
Yum,
time to
yum.
stop thinking about themes and ideas and facts and
Yep.
characters.
That's it. That's all the politics for today.
You get a little bit at the beginning and a little bit at the end, and I think you should enjoy that. Anyways, enough of that. What if we went back to the nice, happy jazz music?
Yeah.
Alright, how do we feel about this chapter?
Man, y'all watching Promised Neverland? It's a good anime.
Yeah.
Don't know why it made me think of it.
I'll tell-
that now.
I think we talked about this last time. Themes. This rat has a lot of them. And I think all of our predictions on themes came true this episode. And I don't think any of them came true quite in the way we expected.
No. I didn't think it would go that far as to be like, this is an evil, fucked up situation and we need to rebel against it. But like, that's correct. I agree.
Yeah, like, I definitely expected it to be less literal in terms of what we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Expected to be a lot less literal. I expected it to be a lot more just based on, like, the characters and how they feel about it, and not, like, this is literally the most fucked up entity to exist.
Yeah.
But I think I think it also paints some of this in a very different light that might be interesting to explore. Because especially when, he's like, this is what I have to do as, like, my job. It turns out that's all bullshit, right? Or, like, at least the way he wants to frame it is bullshit. Like, he's still hiding behind a barrier by being like, this is what the world needs. It's not really. It's what the fucked up hungry tree needs in order to, like, not rebel against the entirety of the people who live in Media. Or Medio. And I think that, like, in a way, it's like, I kind of wish it was more metaphorical, but on the other hand, this does give, like, a more, like, literal villain to the path. Like, there's a more clear arc of what we want to do in this route.
And it does make it relatable to Kotone's shitty job after all.
Yeah, like more
Like,
or more
I'm
relatable,
part
yeah.
of capitalism, but I need to do this in order to function, in order for this world to function. It's like, well, fundamentally, the way the world functions is unjust.
Yeah, like, you're forced to do these fucked up things because if you didn't, it would hurt more people. And so you take on the burden, and like, it's a hell of a burden for all three of our main fairies, right? Like, everyone's clearly, like, exhausted by this.
Yeah, Raiden in the chat says, this is no one's problem but mine, but it's actually everyone's problem in every possible way.
Right.
That's true.
It's very much he wants to make it his problem because he wants to be, like, he wants to take it for everyone else, but he can't. And especially not for Titania, and especially not for Vennia. Both of them are equally tied to these, like, fucked up fates that they have to deal with. And he kind of refuses to see it for that, and refuses to let other people help him.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I at the beginning when he was just like, yeah, I just gotta kill fairies because they don't know death and there's just gonna be too many of them. It's like, well, that seems like it sucks. And it turns out that it's a bunch of bullshit, and it's like, oh, that makes a lot more sense, and this is a lot better.
Yeah, Yggdrasil needs them to eat them, and that's why
Yeah.
he's killing them. Like,
Yeah.
that makes a lot more sense.
And now he's getting fucking greedy.
Yeah, and up until now, if he didn't kill the fairies, then Yggdrasil would kill everyone. So
Yeah, or start rioting.
held hostage by this fucking tree.
And also learning about, like, what happened before Canus. So I assume that Canus was effectively, like, interning as the next fairy of death, because it implies that they both existed at the same time.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll learn more about that.
Yeah, and the previous one was, like, going to just fucking destroy the tree, and probably, like, ended up dying and getting a bunch of other fairies dead because of it.
Yeah, and probably died in a really fucked up way, based on
Yeah.
how they talked about it.
Again, like, I think it set up a lot of very interesting things about the world in a way that I'm very excited to see how they explore it later and how we kind of, like, ultimately, like, resolve this issue.
Yeah. This is going a lot harder than I thought it would.
Oh, yeah. And I want to say again, like, I really appreciate that everyone's involved. I really love that it hasn't, like, isolated Canus in this, right? Like, our character is talking to other characters to help, you know, kind of help with Canus. And they're all, like, trying to do stuff. You know, Karia's involved. Everyone's, like, talking to her and noticing her issues. Like, I really appreciate that it is a cast of characters and they aren't just, like, thrown away when you decide you want to date one.
Yeah.
Which is an issue we've run into a couple times, you know?
I love how they pick up on her emotions. Like,
Yeah.
It's such a like a contrivance, but it's also like a real thing that actual people who are friends do to each other, and it's just very sweet to see it represented in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's appreciated that the cast is, like, mature enough to be like, hey, you know, we were going to give you some space, but clearly this is an issue. You know, what's up? Again, it makes you feel like, you know, when they say, like, 3 months have passed, like, that they became friends through this, like, which is cool. I really appreciate that it's a cast of characters that interact with each other.
Yeah, definitely. It's, even though it's a romance, it is also its own show and its own story, and I wish this was, I wish this would get adapted to an anime.
Yeah.
I think it would be good anime.
Again, I really do like that the romance is, like, almost secondary. Like, there's clearly hints of it, but the forefront is not will they, won't they.
Yeah, there's a lot more of a real story to this than I anticipated, like, based off of just going into it, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's so much more to the stories and so much more to, like, the theming and the ideas behind it in a really cool way that, again, I think by the end, certainly it's going to be like, oh, I care so much because I love them or whatever. But, like, this is still leading up to just, like, a good story regardless.
Yeah.
About, like, dealing with problems.
Like, I feel like the premise, like, when the writers or the writing team or I don't know if it's one person or multiple people, when they sat down to write this, they were like, what if all of my OCs in a cafe together, and then I could date any of them, whichever one I want.
This is the purest form of the coffee shop AU.
Yeah, truly. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I love the idea. I too have thought about making a visual novel story that's just all of my OCs together.
It has taken a lot of disparate characters and ideas and found a way to put them together that, like, I think has narratively provided a lot. Even though, like, it's sort of also like kind of a haha jokey premise.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It takes, like you said before, it takes it very seriously.
Yeah, and I think the best thing about it is that it really wants to take itself seriously, and when it comes to the story stuff, it is. Like, yes, we joke about, haha, Il likes otome games. It's a little meta. But, like, I'm sure when it comes to it, like, there's going to be a bigger deal about it. And when it comes to Canus, who's just like, haha, he's headless, like, not only is there metaphor in it, there's just straight up, like, subtext to text. I think that, like, his story has been really interesting to follow.
It definitely makes me think of, now that you bring up Il, like, I think Il it's meant to make us think, oh, sent to hell for playing otome games, because otome games are sinful, because we're people who like otome games, and so we will immediately jump to that fact, because that's what every weeb thinks of themselves. But,
yeah.
It does make me wonder if it's gonna, like, it's actually something else. Like, it's actually, like, he needed to learn more about, like, actual human empathy.
Right,
And,
he's just missing that.
Yeah, like a start learning about that empathy, and now he's got to do it for real.
Right, like he's gonna have to put it to practice or something.
Yeah.
Because that's how it kind of felt when it's like he did the thing at the end of his chapter, and his like, again, his parole officer is like checking in on him.
Yeah.
Like it felt like, oh, here's the checkup. Like here's the first time that he's really shown like this sense of development.
Yeah, I am so excited for Il's route when we finally get there, but we've got a long way to go and a lot of boys to figure out.
Yeah, and like I'm impressed that this has simultaneously felt like it has moved very fast in terms of like the pacing, but also has not like missed anything. Like I don't feel like there's been like a point where I'm like, oh, they didn't really fill that in,
Yeah.
This feels very complete.
Yeah, this situation definitely requires this much information.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, at first I was worried it was a little slow because they were taking so long to communicate with each other, but now, overall, I think it averaged out to okay.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. I'm, like, about to fall asleep.
Okay, no problem. Well, we can call it here. I think we got to the base of what we want to say. Very excited to see how things turn out as we continue through.
Yes.
But that's all for this week. Join us next time as we continue Canus's very sad, no good journey.
Yes.
Until next time, I've been Shorpsaway.
I've been, Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
And you are the stars. Sweet dreams.
And Games Cameron.
Games Cameron.